Good morning. This one's a bit overdue. This is the fifth installment of the types of training sessions. I'm out in 5 o'clock in the morning, 18 k's to do for disciples training, but all aerobic with the pack. This one is more around going fast, and it's about lactic acid removal or waste removal out of your systems. Obviously, we've been through the 4 other training sessions which kind of come before this, because you've got to go the distance before you can go fast. So we did aerobic training, we did muscular endurance, we've done technique and efficiency, we've done strength. Now here's the thing, if we want to go fast, this is more pointed at kind of for triathletes 70.3 and below, and for runners marathon and below, where you're really pushing those boundaries of your ability to actually process fuels. And what happens is, when we're burning a lot of glycogen, it creates a lot of waste, most of which is lactic acid, which changes the profile and the acidity of the muscles. If we can't process that at a high level, it builds up, it slows us down. The thing about lactic acid is we can actually reprocess the fuel, but the body's got to learn how to do that. So if you don't go there, it's going to happen, the build-up's going to happen really early. You might have seen it in the Olympics, the shorter distance triathlons, the Olympic and even 70.3, Katie Waugh and T100. When they cross the line, some of them actually stop and throw up. That's not just stress, that is a lactic acid build-up. As soon as you slow down and your body stops processing it as fuel, there's a remarkable build-up in the liver, senses it as a toxin, makes you nauseous, and you throw up. If you're not getting to that place and you want to go fast, you're not feeling nausea in some of your harder sessions, the threshold sessions, you're probably not going to that point of failure that's going to get the body to start processing it. So what we're talking about here is, once we get to that level that we can really push the limits and process a lot of glycogen and go fast, you start feeling the burn in the muscles, you start feeling a bit of nausea. You have to go there, and the body will learn how to actually deal with that situation. Burning lactate as fuel, more fuel builds up, and you get more comfortable with that process, but you got to go there. It's not all your sessions, it's a small number of sessions that you need to do at this level. And what we're talking about here is intervals, relatively short intervals with short rest periods. In those short intervals, you're really pushing the boundaries in terms of pace. You actually want to feel the burn burn in your shoulders and your triceps, on the run and the bike and in your quads. You want to feel that burn, and then back it off, slow down, short interval, go again and repeat. Over time, it will develop into ability to process. The real strong elite athletes, particularly in 70.3 and below, they're really good at this. It's a benefit that they've got that extra fueling of the lactic acid that enables them to go fast. So a small number of your sessions is part of that, almost 5 to 10%. Probably 5% of your sessions you should be doing that, particularly in the build phase. Intervals, you can go longer sessions, like 20 minutes on hill climbs to learn that, but I tend to do actually shorter sessions, about 1 kilometer, pushing the limit, really short interval, go again. And the pool could be down to even 200 meters. But again, it's that short interval, because what you don't want is that lactate to clear in your rest interval. If lactate clears in the rest interval, then you have to build it all the way up again in the next interval to be able to get it up there. So you want to do 200 meters, 5 to 8 seconds rest, go again. So this ability to really push with the rest, build up lactic acid, and you process it. One more of these sessions, and that's about doing specific training for your event. All the sessions so far are around improving your physiology. It's about getting better muscularly, it's been about the body. We have to think about the mind as well. So specific training. How long can you stay on the bars in the triathlon? How long can you stay on a pace and run? And getting used to that mindset of just keeping going. That'll be the next one. Hope this helps. I need to start jogging. Warm up done.